Hello and thanks for watching my video. Welcome to Lion's Arch. The map has changed. We've got some new development going on, and this is going to be a tour around the whole of Lion's Arch showing you what's been changed. So you can see where we're coming in from the Gendaran Fields entrance, and the first thing you'll notice is this massive fallen sort of structure that was gone in front of us has now been cleared. So we've got no big obstructions, so we don't have to go all the way around it. Piles of logs going on here, and all the guild vendors have now moved. They're no longer here. Obviously where they used to be here right now, just before the update, and where the Mystic Forge used to be, the rubble was there. That's now gone, and also the big tower that had also collapsed has been moved. So all the wreckage appears to have been cleared away. But look at this. I mean, this is incredible. Look at the size of this structure that they're building right now. So this is replacing what used to be the captain's sort of the crow's nest area. But look at that. I mean, that covers a huge area going all the way around the side, you know, sort of where we used to go up to do the sort of see the captain's council. And that is a massive structure. And as we go in to have a look where the Azura gates are, well, actually, we'll do a quick stop over here and we'll have a look down. You'll get a great view that all the wreckage has been cleared up. So everything that was gone, you know, the lion's gone. The lion from Lion's Arch has been taken away. But look, that is a massive structure. You've got like sort of sparks where they're building. Pretty cool. You've got some vistas that are unable to be accessed at the moment, which is where the Commodores Mansion used to be. But there's the Lion's Arch. It's no longer, the lion from the Lion's Arch is no longer there. What's going to happen to the lion? So here you've got this closed off section. This used to be the Commodores Mansion. There's actually a vista behind it that you can't get to at the moment, or we haven't found out. But you've got, look, like a barge full of logs. Look, there's a vista on some sand. How are we supposed to get there? Don't know yet. But that big structure that I showed you earlier, this covers or encompasses this area here as well. Because if we look up, it's like a big dome going all the way round the Azura gates. So that's going to be interesting. They might have that raised up on some sort of platform, perhaps. But very interesting building going on. So yeah, is the Commodore's Mansion going to get a big overhaul? We're going to see this new big place that the Commodore stays in. But you can see someone running around on top. We can't actually get in. I'll show you just to have a quick look. The lieutenant says that they're working on it and that we can't get in. So that's pretty much it. We can't jump over it or figure a way to get through there. So yes, that vista I believe is inaccessible unless there's a way that we figured out going around the side or something. But let's carry on. And you can see there's stacks of wood all over the place. And we'll try and find those vendors later. We've got some ArenaNet staff that are out here making sure, seeing how it's going. But yeah, Lion's Arch looks much different. You can see on the mini-map as well, lots of new structures. But I'll cover the mini-map and the map a little bit later. But you can see all the wreckage is now gone. Every building that was toppled over, that's now gone. Some of the bridges haven't quite been finished. But there appears to be a big new dockyard being built right now. So you can see this is one of the bridges that it hasn't quite been finished. But you can see, look at that. I mean, they've got an airship that's dropping down that massive section into place, and that looks pretty cool. I wonder how they're going to do this. Are they going to do it every so often, or are we going to get this for like up till Heart of Thorns, and then when Heart of Thorns comes out, it's going to be completely new? But this is all about the consortium. I think we've got a structure going on here as well. That's a bit of new sort of scaffolding going on. And then here we go. We get another big structure going on again by the Azura gates. We've got this huge building that nothing was there before. It was the rock face. What is going to go on there? I mean, is this going to be another section for like Azura gates to be put on? But look, you can see that they're repairing that section there of the Azura gates platform. This bit of the fort's being repaired, and we move on. And if you remember, if you played where the consortium used to be based, it used to be based down here with the fractal gate. Just sort of around this area and to the left, and there's nothing there anymore. Nothing to your left or right, just where your personal story takes place. So that's now gone. So that's all been cleared up. So there you go. That's where you do the personal story to take back Claw Island, and that's still there, obviously for the personal story. But we proceed down here. This is where obviously there are a few consortium members that were seen overlooking sort of what has been going on. And then this is where I noticed that there's something missing. something to the right that had been in Lion's Arch for a long, long time, and that will be the Breachmaker. The Breachmaker has now gone. Well, pretty much. So all the wreckage from that drill, that big drill, has now gone. So you can see there in the ocean, sort of the sea, that's now empty. There's nothing in there. It's all clear. All the wreckage has been removed. So there we go. Wreckage of the Breachmaker. There is a bit of wreckage down there, just the end of the drill bit. But we're going to go and have a look at that a little bit later. So, or actually, we're going to have a look at it now. So we'll make our way down. But God, no more wreckage. Nothing. See, even along there. That's going to make for some interesting sort of exploration now. So here we go. Look, it's all gone. Nothing underwater apart from, I think it's pretty misty down here. You can see there's the hole that the drill maker or the Breachmaker made. And you can just about see the end of the drill bit. So there we go. That's as far as it goes. So the rest of the sort of wreckage has been cleared up. And this is still here. So we can go have a look down and still go down. So it still goes down a fair way. But obviously they couldn't remove this bit of the drill bit. Maybe it's blocking up the ley lines. So let's go and have a quick look. This is where obviously a lot more wreckage was based, where by one of the jumping puzzles, or sort of the vista up here. All the wreckage is gone. They haven't changed the vista back to how it used to be, because obviously it used to be on a platform, and you could climb up the stairs to get to this platform, and then you get to jump off with some diving goggles, which is pretty fun. So that they haven't sort of rebuilt that yet. They've just cleared everything up. So here we go. The vista's there, and that's where the plank is. So we'll jump off there, and you can see there, no wreckage left. So Lion's Arch has finally cleared up. They've finally decided to pay the rubbishman, and they've all cleared everything up. But the docks look a lot more tidier over to the right-hand side, where you've still got a leaning tower, but there's no more sort of collapsed towers anywhere. So there we go. You can see there, that's a lot more smarter and tidied up, perhaps on their way back to its former glory. This section here, where obviously the Mystic Forge is relatively, it hasn't changed much. It's still how it has been. There was no major wreckage over here anyway. I thought they might have done something to the brickwork, sort of by the sort of trading posts, but no. The only thing they have got rid of, any of the letters that were the missing letters, that's all gone now. So there's no more missing notes. Instead, we've got piles of wood. And this is a big sort of feature here. There are some consortium, so we talked to them and saying it's going to be completely different and a completely revitalization of this port. But look at this. Wow, I mean, look at that. That is really well designed, and I don't know what is that going to be. I mean, that looks really cool, whatever it's going to be. You know, it looks beautifully designed. It's sort of got the curves, and so I imagine it's some sort of building. A consortium headquarters, perhaps? I mean, it looks pretty impressive. But all this rubble's gone, so you can now run through there. That bridgeway, I think, has been rebuilt. So that's that side of it. So there are a few major structures that have been brought in. And let's go and have a look. We're going to go look where the Black Lion trading post used to be. That was in there, that sort of big boat, or the big ship. But they haven't redone anything to that. That's sort of remaining vacant. So you can see here, there was a big tower, all the rubble's been fixed. Still haven't fixed this bridge though. This guy's taken a long time to do that. But there we go, that's where the Black Lion trading post used to be. That still hasn't been fixed. And let's go and have a look at where the sort of other Azura Gate to the Dem Priory section is, and Lorna's Pass. So we've got another structure. If we can have a look, let's go along here. Another structure, again by an Azura Gate, is taking place. So we've got the Fractal of the Mists Azura Gate, but look at this massive structure to the left. Big structure going on, sort of got a curved structure as well, looks a bit Vigilish, sort of with that sort of curve, you know, it's like a turret type structure. And, I mean, we've got some consortium here, but we're going to try and talk to them. I'm busy right now, and he shouldn't be talking to us. Well, that doesn't, you know, throws up a few mysteries, doesn't it? What are the consortium up to? And the Line Guard aren't saying anything, but the consortium, I think they've got some ulterior motives in here, and I think they're building something in Lion's Arch is going to be some sort of secret. That, you know, they've got some hidden agenda going on. So this relatively part of the Lion's Arch, the sort of the bottom right hand corner, hasn't been touched much. It's still relatively undamaged, or sort of there's nothing new being built. And if we come along here, again, there's nothing really that's going on over here. It's all pretty barren. We still have like the farms and that, but yeah. So that is Lion's Arch. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. I hope if you spot anything new, feel free to leave it in the comment section. I've literally just gone into game and gone round, and I wanted to give you guys a tour. If you wanted to have a look what the old Lion's Arch is, you can see my leveling guide. But this is where we got the structures, so you can see on the maps that you actually have got it marked out. You can see like a big H there. You've got this sort of weird shape on there as well. So the mini-map, or the map, has changed. They've implemented these new designs into the map. And you can see there's a little bit of a structure there, and you can see all the barges there, all the barges of sand and wood. They're listed on the map, so that's pretty cool. And again, the breachmaker's now gone, so all that rubble's gone. And we also have sort of the structure around this side as well. You can see there. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour, and again, feel free to leave any comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.